Well, hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. It is Monday, and you are watching Borderline Banter. I appreciate everybody being here. My name is Mike. We have lots to talk about. Some crazy sun stories about the sun. Yeah, there was an eclipse today, and some people might have went blind, and some people, well, who knows? Apparently,
Mhm.
the sun made some people do some weird things. But yeah, well, we'll get into that and a little bit more. But before we do, let's introduce Dustin, moving that mouse around. Dustin, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. We are here. It is a Monday, and apparently it's Eclipse Monday.
Yeah.
That's the
Happy on
big
stuff.
news of the day.
Yeah, it is. That's
Uh,
all the news there was. There was like a million stories about the
yeah,
eclipse. Um,
I know we actually talked about it before today. We were telling people about it ahead of time
for sure. Yeah. No,
because they
it's
always
kind
know
of
when these things are going to happen.
now like where I was, 40% of the sun was blocked, and it looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had the glasses on, I was looking up. It is kind of interesting to see that, like, cause,
Yeah,
but it's like okay, cool. But now being 100% would be different, maybe. But I didn't see what the hype was about. But the next one in my area will be in 2044. So
so
20 years away.
I don't know if you can see it. Does this work?
Oh,
Nope.
yeah. You kind of see it. It just looks
Oh,
like a
look at the
ball.
eclipse. Don't look right at it.
Yeah, it looks like a ball of fire.
Yep,
So,
that's what
yeah.
it. Don't look at it. That's my brother took a picture. He's blind. His camera doesn't work now, and I've got the picture.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, man.
it looks real
Well,
nice. Actually,
yeah.
took three of them.
That's,
The last two are a little like he was like, yeah, never mind.
yeah.
I don't know how he took this picture. I assume you could just take pictures of it.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't.
you're really supposed to because your camera lens won't be able to, well, mess it. I don't know.
Yeah, he just said F it. I think so. Um,
But
but
yeah,
yeah, you're supposed to have the glasses if you look at it.
for sure. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Greek.
Um,
Appreciate it.
we here at my household didn't do too much. Jay's went outside. It was dim.
Yeah. So
We
you got dim there? Didn't really even get dim here.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
well, I wouldn't even say dimmed. It dimmed a little bit, like eh, so. It's
Yeah.
not the first eclipse I've been through, and this one was meh
Yeah.
for us, at least
But
where
like
I'm at.
exactly, like it'd be cool to be
Everybody's saying it's like the super rare one. It's like, what's rare about this?
rare for
Yeah,
maybe the places where it was, because
yeah,
I don't.
where it looks cool.
There's a lunar eclipse on the 25th, I believe. So a full lunar eclipse. So that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in one of those and it's pretty bright. It's actually pretty neat. So, but yeah, um, yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
That's all I
that's all.
got.
Okay, you had looked like you had a
I
question,
mean,
but
no, I've got no questions.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, we should get going here.
except, are you ready to get started?
I think I am. Are you?
I am.
Okay, let's get
Uh,
going.
I just finished eating a breakfast sandwich. It's very tasty, so got all the stamina.
At what? How can you eat a breakfast sandwich at this time?
It's unbelievable. Not sponsored. Jack in the Box has 24/7 breakfast.
Ooh, okay. That's not
And
sponsored.
not sponsored, you can get that shit delivered with your favorite delivery gig worker. Bullshit.
All right. So take it away.
AP News brings us this first one. Woman shoots interstate driver, says God told her to because of the eclipse. Florida police say.
Ah,
Um,
well, that's bad clips. Why would it? Why would it tell someone to do that? Why? Oh, it was God that. Okay, God told her to do
God,
it. What was
this is
God doing?
clearly a
So,
crazy lady, right?
yeah,
I
you'd
mean,
think so. Yep.
like you're telling me God told you to kill people
Now, I'm all for
because of the
religion. I'm all
eclipse?
for religion, and I respect everyone's religion. But if God's telling you to do shit like this, you best go get some help.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, I don't think a deity can give you the authority to shoot people. It's never
um,
ever going to work
yeah.
out.
So,
At least not since the time that they had those Greek gods. I think maybe then they did. That's different. So,
okay.
anyways, a woman checked out of a Florida hotel and told staff that she was going on a God-directed shooting spree because of the solar eclipse. Then shot two drivers on Interstate 10 before being arrested and charged with attempted murder. So she told people she was going to go out and do
Now,
it.
yeah,
I wonder
now,
if that's why police were able to like
catch her
respond
so
so
quick. Yeah.
quickly.
They're
Maybe.
like, I
I mean, hopefully these people called. Like crazy lady
Ye-
just said she's
Yeah,
this
no.
shit.
If someone came up and said that to me, I'd probably just call them, like, "Hey, I don't know what this lady was on, but she said this. Might have been a lie. I'm not sure, but yeah. Do
Well, if
they?
somebody says they're going to go on a shooting spree, I mean that's
Yeah.
that's a pretty clear-cut threat.
Yeah, and I'm pretty
As
sure
far
you
as
might be on
threatening
grounds.
to intend to do harm. Like that's pretty clear-cut
Now,
saying
is
in
that
America.
are you legally binded to report that?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, certain people are, but like
So but it
like
looks
doctors
like
have rules.
she didn't kill anybody because it says attempted murder, so that's good, I guess.
Somewhat good, yeah. So this is Talon Nichelle Celestine 22.
Michelle.
Okay, this is what
Her mom was probably high or something, like from the medicine.
did they misread it?
Her mom
I mean,
was probably no. Yeah, maybe she meant to put Michelle,
this
but
isn't a name, is it?
it
Am
was
I wrong?
sloppy. It was sloppy. It was like Nichelle.
Nichelle become a name. I'm googling.
It could be middle name, right?
I guess there was an actress named Nichelle Nichols.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
But yeah,
I don't know. Is using the name Nichelle cultural appropriation?
So,
anyways, I regret googling that.
Yeah,
I will go back to this.
So she entered the
highway.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
She entered the highway, 150 miles from Alabama border. It doesn't really matter where. She fired. She then began firing into passing cars several times, spraying auto glass and grazing the drivers. And why does it say auto glass? We're spraying auto glass. It's grazing and grazing the drivers in the arm. And the department said in a statement. So she didn't actually hit anybody.
So did she? It says she entered the highway. Are we assuming on foot?
I don't know. Maybe
She then fired at a second vehicle, hitting the driver in the neck.
Oh shit! Okay, that sucks. Okay.
This is why we don't pre-read.
Yeah. That's the attempted murder.
It's because we haven't gotten that far yet.
That's the attempted murder right there.
For sure. And this guy's lucky.
Yeah. Maybe shot in the neck. Yeah.
So the driver was injured and treated at a hospital. Oh, actually, I have no idea if it's a guy. It just says driver.
Yeah, it says that she drove. There's a trooper stopped the woman up. She drove from about 16 miles.
Okay.
And found her with an AR-15 rifle and a 9mm handgun. Okay.
All right.
She was She was arrested and booked.
Charged her. She's got attempted murder and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and improper discharge of a firearm. So that's covering both vehicles she caught at.
But yeah,
she's one for the second vehicle. Maybe both of these for that, but the second one covers the first vehicle. Sure.
Yeah. Discharge of a firearm. Yeah, for sure.
No idea about bail, but honestly, this is a situation where bail should be not available or.
See, that's hard because a lot because
bail should be based on like threat to
society,
doing it again. Yeah.
But again, who are they to judge? Okay, you took her gun. How is she gonna do it again? Let her go, right? Not defining it, but it's like,
it kind of requires some understanding. How did she get these guns? Is she gonna be able to just go get another gun? Yeah. I mean, this is America. You can get a gun same day. It's crazy. You go to a gun show, you get a gun.
Yeah.
That day.
And I guess the database probably takes a while to update.
And ain't no database that the gun shows have to check or go against. Gun show.
Well, yeah,
cool.
I don't know. Like that's.
Gun shows weekly.
I hope she actually get. How old is she?
22.
22. She's not that old. Jesus.
Like I don't quite understand how somebody who's 22 can be. This has to be brainwashed, right?
No, I don't know. Like
blaming it on God,
or she's she's got some. Yeah, she's got something going on, and she started watching one too many TikTok videos that drove her down the wrong road, and then it made her. I don't know. So
I mean, doesn't necessarily have to be TikTok.
I'm just saying that for an example because I will throw them under the bus anytime I can, because they can't ban me because I'm not on their platform. Haha.
No, we don't use TikTok.
Yeah, there you go. So
are we not?
We did, but I remember we took it off after I went on that rant.
Website?
After I went on that rant, it's off our website, but it's not even there anymore.
Oh yeah, look right there. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah,
it's gone. Although
I can't fix Twitter. I can't fix Twitter. But
you can't fix this and make it say X.
I can't do that. No.
By the way, they can't either. Look at that in the bottom left where it's showing the link. It still goes to twitter.com.
Yeah.
So like, come on, Elon.
One day.
Do you not have x.com?
Does he not? So yeah, that's I don't know, but
if you go to x.com.
What?
Are you doing it?
No, I thought you were.
I am, but it's loading for. Okay. Oh, it eventually goes to Twitter. Wow, that's
it. Okay. So they could do that.
Maybe.
But yeah. Alabama. So yeah, that's insane. Like not insane. That's Florida for you. Yeah, instead of Florida
I
man,
think
Florida
this is
man.
probably the right. I think this is the right time to say insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's pretty crazy.
this is
She-
not
yeah.
operating in a normal mental capacity.
No,
This is somebody saying
now
God
is she gonna
said
get
to shoot
off?
people by
Now
the
the
eclipse.
guy, is she gonna get off for
Well,
insanity?
I mean, these yeah, this could easily lead to
Yeah,
going to a different room
yeah.
to get some
but,
mental help.
but
I mean,
yeah,
being a 22-year-old, I would think there's time to, reform this person, and
hopefully.
prison's not the place to do that reformation. So
But
I'm kind of maybe behind the sending them to a
yeah,
loony
loony
bin.
bin. Hey, I'm glad. Look, we
Figure out,
chose. We literally
look,
chose the exact same words there. What are the
look,
odds? You
the
know,
words are the
like
words.
I
Loony
know.
bin.
Like, come on. So,
And find the drugs that this person needs to have to operate in society.
okay.
Because shooting people because God told you that the eclipse said
Yeah.
to shoot. Like, is the eclipse even one of the signs of the apocalypse or anything? Is it like a rapture thing?
I don't know. Well,
I don't remember.
did you hear about the
it.
rockets that they were shooting towards the eclipse?
Somebody shot rockets at
Yeah,
it?
a whole bunch of people. And you know, a second, 3 rockets.
All right, here is the solar eclipse a sign of the end time. All right, this is probably a terrible website to come to, but we're gonna check it out. Is the solar eclipse a sign of the end times? Spoiler: no. There's a lot of excitement about this solar eclipse that will be happening today. Some are even suggesting that it's a sign from heaven that judgment is coming specifically on the nation of America. Okay, well,
So no, okay. So get this. So
this is dumb because
no.
biblical times in America is like, okay, come on.
Okay, so they shot 3 rockets towards the sun called Apex. That's the name of it, right? Apex. Now, if you look up the word Apex, it comes back to the Egyptian word of darkness and destruction. So they're shooting 3 rockets called Apex towards the eclipse, which mean darkness
They're
and destruction.
attacking the darkness.
Like, I'm just saying, isn't that kind of
Using
weird?
magic
Like,
missiles.
why? Why they pick that name out of all the names? You know what I mean? Like, but we're gonna have to. I'm gonna actually have to look into those rockets because I forgot about it just until now. Anyway,
So apparently Matthew's 24 says, I was trying to figure out if like an eclipse is even like in the Bible.
yeah.
Matthew's 24 talks about the end times and says the sun will be darkened. Is that speaking of what is going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not gonna read that makes sense. So apparently, yeah, I've never read the Bible. It got boring. I tried to.
So did the
I was like, I'm
frogs?
gonna read this thing.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, that's when the frogs come too first, don't they?
I think we have to have frogs and locusts, but like if you
Yeah.
go to Florida, you got that already.
So yeah.
So
Maybe that they.
that lady's
I don't
like,
know.
I got frogs
She's
and
onto
locusts.
something, right? Like.
And the sun's dark.
Yeah.
And no, I mean this is crazy, but yeah, I guess it's in. I don't support religion. I think they're all pretty dumb. But
Yeah. Well, they have the right to believe that.
Yes,
I believe the right for everyone to believe their own religion. It gives a lot
Is
of
the
people.
Antichrist appeared yet? I know that's supposed to happen.
That's Trump, isn't it?
Well, I thought it was Ronald Reagan.
No, it's Trump. What
Now
does
it's
it
Trump?
like? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, Baron Trump, because that Baron is the Antichrist. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's gonna take a while.
Yeah,
because he's
so-
like still just like going to school and
He
shit.
no, he just turned 18. So he literally just turned 18 the other day.
But the sun darkening is apparently the tribulation
Yeah.
period. So that's that's the thing. We're not even supposed to be here. We're out of order.
And darkness and destruction. So yeah, I can see why that woman kind of freaking out because maybe
Holy
she saw
shit,
it.
this article is somehow talking about Israel and Hamas. So I'm done here.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like,
done.
what?
Let's
Like,
move on to the next story here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick with Eclipse, but we're gonna stick with the fun side of it.
Yeah, I think this
Go
is the last one too. Just to let everybody know, right? For
Last
eclipses.
Eclipse story.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the last article for the night.
Bye everyone. Yeah.
Have a good one.
From Kotaku, NASA is using Fortnite and Minecraft to teach about today's solar eclipse.
Yeah.
Know
Now, this
what?
is probably too late to let you know to watch it.
Exactly, but know what? That's probably the best thing for kids these days. You're not gonna teach them in the classrooms. Teach them on what matters. It's Fortnite. Oh, you know what? That's it. Make them answer math questions before they can have a game of Fortnite, and make sure they can't
or
use
math
AI.
questions to unlock the material. Like,
Yeah,
don't let them
that's-
have diamonds until you complete the math test.
Like,
And they all want diamond pickaxe,
yeah.
so they'll do it.
Okay, we're
You know
onto
this
something
to be
here.
True.
We're onto something here.
Also,
It's already
you know,
stolen. Thanks, Google. They stole it from us.
I know there's like some competition or whatever, but this
Yeah.
is talking about the competition here. Twitch
Sure.
is hosting these educational streams.
Okay, yeah.
featuring Eclipse modes in both games.
And I don't know
I
much
assume
about
you could do
Kick.
it on Kick.
I don't know
but
much
HBO
about
Switch.
Kick, but I'm sure Kick would support host educational. Depends on doesn't matter what platform. They did get rid of hot tubs finally, didn't they? So they're on to something. So
Did they?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
On which
Or,
one? Twitch
on
or Kick?
on Kick.
Kick has no hot tubs
I
now?
think they're getting rid of them. Yeah, they're talking. Yeah, so
Okay. I was gonna say I might be able to find you. We'll do that afterwards.
yeah.
I like the challenge. I think I can
Okay.
find one on each platform still.
Okay.
Anyways, if you somehow haven't heard already, there's going to be a solar eclipse today. Well, there already was.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. You'll be able to see the phenomenon for around 4.5 minutes. That was kind of the cool part of how
Yeah.
long it.
Thank you for the
lasted.
follow.
Many people won't be able to actually see the eclipse with their own eyes. However, the NASA is partnering with a few video game companies, including National Esports Association, Microsoft, Epic Games, and Twitch streamers, to teach people about the eclipse in a safe way that anyone anywhere can cheer in, including streaming in-game events in Minecraft and Fortnite.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Yeah.
I don't know any of the streamers did this because I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't. I watch it in real life, but
Hey, Aiden Von Wolf.
thanks for the follow.
How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I see they got the check mark there. Probably from the Freaky crew.
Yes,
We like
yes.
Freaky TV here. Like watching a little Buck O'Neill every now and then.
Yeah, he actually's looking for a new server, but we have to go. We'll talk about that later.
Is he not liking that one or?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything. He was saying that something happened in that server. I didn't see what. We had to go live.
There's lots of servers out there.
Freaky's the one to ask because I'm not gonna put words in his mouth.
Yeah, I'll have to tune into his stream to find out. So
Um,
anyways, what do we got? The stream apparently took place from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Which is right when the eclipse is going on.
Twitch
Yeah.
channel. So that's esports NEA Live. I've never seen that Twitch channel, but
Yeah.
and features streamers playing Eclipse themed modes in Minecraft and Fortnite.
Nah, that's kind of neat.
Cool.
Educational elements, whichever that means. I don't know what that means, but the streamers solved puzzles and answered questions about the eclipse on the moon. That's kind of neat. Okay. Right. Like just make them answer questions. The kids watching will see it because I ride the bus and I can see kids with their parents' phone watching Fortnite videos. That's all they're watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Fortnite videos. They're literally
At least
all
in this
watching.
way, they're getting a little something out of it.
Yeah,
Although I'm
exactly.
sure the schools are all talking about it too.
Yeah.
I was in elementary when one of these happened, I think.
Yeah, no, if that
I'm
was
sure
a
it's
school, if that was a school, I'd be like, okay, kids, we're watching Fortnite today, right? And like,
It would be
boom.
cool. Like teachers can legit show this and bring up Twitch in the classroom, and it'd be perfectly fine, right?
Yeah.
It's totally good. The Fortnite segment, players ventured through different areas that could be accessed by moving through different parts of the eclipse's path of totality. What does that mean?
We should have watched it. We should have watched it to know.
We should have, because and apparently the game footage was side by side with the actual footage of the eclipse happening.
Oh, neat. Okay.
So,
that was its path.
Okay, this is the path.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, we're way up north, west, but I still saw some of it. So.
Yeah, Canada up here, but you know, even when you're over here, like over in Colorado, where I'm at, we were able to see some of it happen.
And just so everyone,
and then my brother in Iowa, that
like,
fireball picture was taken from right here, and my brother's phone and eyeballs are gone.
Right here. No, I think I did take a picture of it. Let me see what my picture looked like.
The picture actually looks good. You can't show a picture through a camera.
No, it doesn't. It didn't even work. It's literally a fireball.
Through a camera.
So, yeah, no, it didn't work. But but the sunglasses made it so much better.
That's a good fireball.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. You have a fireball on your
phone. Fireball. But yeah, seeing it better was real life. Okay. Well, is there anything else on this?
No, that's actually what I was saying here. It's just toward the end. So I think you can go back and watch the VODs on Twitch. I know Kick lets you go back and watch stuff. Twitch can too. Maybe. Don't know.
Okay. All right. And before we get moving on, if you haven't already, please hit that follow button on Kick. We're also streaming on YouTube. If you're watching there, please subscribe. We're trying to go for a goal of 300 on Kick, which we're 20 away, and 50 on YouTube, which I think we're 17 away. Thank you for that. But yeah, let's move on to that.
Let's move on to other news. I know a lot of the news sites today were just cluttered with the Eclipse stories, so it was unavoidable. But we got some other news here.
Yeah.
CBS News brings us this one. Colorado becomes second state to ban excited delirium.
What?
I don't know who the first state was.
Okay, so
But I think here on the Banter, we've done a story about excited delirium at some point or another, right?
I don't recall.
I know I've personally read several stories where they diagnose somebody with this and then start, giving them care for this made up term,
I don't even know what
like right
delirium
there on the
is.
sidewalk.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Well, let's read the article. I think it actually talks about it. So Governor Jared Polis signed a bill on Thursday, so we're a little behind on this one. This one was last
Okay.
week. That keeps law enforcement, first responders, and coroners from using the term excited delirium. Colorado is the second state after California to ban the term. The bill comes after a report from Physicians for Human Rights that excited delirium is not a valid medical or psychiatric diagnosis.
Okay, wait. So stop me. So is this where they'll kick you out of the hospital when they think you're faking it?
No.
Okay.
This is where a police officer is apprehending somebody and says they're doing excited delirium, so they do more force on them.
Okay.
More
All
use of
right.
force. And or
Okay.
have a medic come in and jam a needle full of what's the drug?
Ativan.
That sounds wrong. Is it Narcan?
No, Narcan
No,
would
that
wake
is
you
not
up.
right either.
Ativan puts you to not put you to sleep, but Ativan calms you down quite a bit.
Maybe it's something like Ativan,
So,
because
yeah.
basically it ends up like people's hearts stop and shit.
Yeah,
Because
shit,
like they
so.
just pump it full of a drug for something that they don't actually have. That they're just like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing to you.
So heroin.
Typically is how it plays out. Pretty messed up.
Huh.
So
yeah, I guess that's good news.
it's just kind of weird to have to do it state by state for something that's like these Physicians for Human Rights. That's I assume is not that's not a state level thing. I don't know what this is.
I guess each state has different human rights. Huh? Well, that is true, isn't it?
We really do have
that
the
is
way our government works. The states can do legislation if they want to.
Yeah. So
there's some restrictions on some things they can do because federal handles certain things, but for most things, they kind of have free reign. So the bill summary is as follows: the bill prohibits training for law enforcement personnel, emergency medical service providers, or other first responders from including the term excited delirium, except in an emergency medical service provider training. The term may be used in teaching the history of the term. A peace officer is prohibited from using the term excited delirium to describe a person in an incident.
That's horrible. They have to put that in there so a teacher won't get fired for talking about it.
I know,
because a teacher.
So ridiculous, but I get it why they put this.
Because if you're not allowed to say call someone a Nazi, and then a teacher and just saying at school, and they're like saying Nazi.
Well, I can't teach you about the Holocaust and how the N words.
Yeah. So
now you see how this is gonna sound. The N words.
So exactly. Yeah.
Like it doesn't sound.
The
Nazis. You have to say Nazi.
No, that's sad. They have to put that in there, but they thought ahead. Sorry, I just thought they literally thought ahead there.
Yep. And then a coroner or other person authorized to determine cause of death shall not register excited delirium as a cause of death on a death certificate.
Okay.
Is this the end of it? I have no idea. Is that the end of the article? That's the end of the article.
Wow, shitty article.
What is this?
So that's good news, isn't it? So that means they can't kill someone and be like, oh, it was just that.
Yeah. Especially since it's not real. And police officers making diagnoses is like they're an armchair physicians is kind of messed up anyways.
Yeah. So yeah.
Here, let me just since this article is so lacking, let's at least pull up something here.
For sure.
I just Googled excited delirium. So for decades, law enforcement officers, medical examiners, and emergency medical professionals have used the terms excited delirium and excited delirium syndrome to describe subjects experiencing extreme agitation, excitability, paranoia, and aggression, often associated with stimulant use and certain psychiatric.
See, that's because you know what? I've been around cops and arguing with them, and I get heated. And I get parent like
they could argue that your agitation and you're very excited right now, and you're very aggressive.
Because I do get excited.
You may not be paranoid, but that's because we haven't heard you're paranoid.
But I'm a loud person, and
right, and that's messed up because they could say you have this and then treat you as such.
And I'm just a loud person in general, right?
Which includes like medical stuff happening based on this. That you said yourself could be talking about. I mean, you literally fit this definition here. You're doing all 4 of these right now.
Yeah, and I'll show you more. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, but yeah, that's
Is it
good.
a real diagnosis?
48 more states to go. I don't know how that is in Canada.
It was never listed in the DSM.
I don't know if that's a thing here in Canada, but
Why did California ban it?
um,
Used to justify too many fatal incidents involving police restraint.
there it is. Yeah, there.
So, I mean, I think it's good news because it's not a real thing. They were using it to justify doing things that were bad.
Yeah, that's not.
And just like putting that on there and then having the coroner put that on there to like, and there was pressure from police to coroners. So some of that goes away too. Like, you know, I'm not saying California's great and that copying all their shit's good, but this is a good one. Maybe 48 more copy pastas would be good.
From CNN, 10 of 1,000 of live salmon fell off a truck in Oregon and into a creek.
Yeah.
Hey!
What's that one? What are the odds?
You know, like
I don't know, it's Oregon, probably pretty high, maybe.
The Oregon Trail, but hey, those friggin' those
right?
those fish were like they were proud of that. There was like again, this was some kind of like
I wonder
prisoner escape. Yeah, they probably worked. They probably worked with. Have you ever seen that commercial with the squirrel who they stand on the road and make the car crash?
And then they do high fives.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, we all know that commercial.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
right.
I'm like, that's weird. That's like a 30-year-old commercial.
This was tens of thousands, and actually up here it says over 100,000.
Yeah.
So cool.
Let's see. Yeah, when a truck carrying over 100,000 salmon crashed and overturned in Oregon, it might have spelled disaster for the fish aboard, which were intended to replenish the local population. So no, that was good. They weren't gonna die anyway in Uma River, wherever that is. But in a miraculous twist of fortune, over 70,000 of the fish landed in a nearby creek and are expected to survive. Well, sweet. Hey,
so I guess they didn't all make it.
Well, yeah, so 30,000.
We read 2 numbers there, and we can do math.
That's still unfortunate.
And actually, that math is a little short because it was actually 102,000.
I know what, and what I really hope. This sounds crazy. What I hope is that they scooped them all up and friggin' brought them to friggin' like places to get eat. Friggin' they're still good. Right? They're salmon.
Yeah, the ones that didn't make it to a water
for
source,
sure.
Hopefully they were
if they just died from a car accident, fucking I ain't eat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've never eaten a car crash fish before, but there's never too late for anything, you know.
Now this is kind of weird though. It says that they were in the life phase in which they transitioned from freshwater to an open ocean, so from fresh to salt. This creek is definitely freshwater. Is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, maybe, but salmon are pretty resistant. But I don't know.
Was getting to this river important because this river goes to the ocean?
I don't know. So
I don't know fuck all about fish, but I think so.
But there's freshwater salmon too, and
what
salt.
About the driver?
Yeah, is the driver? No, we shouldn't look and see what the driver. Okay, there. Oh, they're all worried about the fish. The driver's like, "Help! I'm being squashed." You know, PETA shows up, starts helping the fish. You know, like, yeah, that's.
So the accident occurred on a sharp corner, 53-foot truck rolling onto the passenger side, skidding on its side on the pavement, and then going over a rocky embankment, causing it to roll onto its roof.
He was going too fast.
The scariest shit
he was going too fast with the load of water in the back of his truck. So that's what happened. You know.
Yeah, it did that sloshing thing that water does.
Exactly right. 100%. So how many fish died in the tank before? Like just on before the car crash, you know?
Well, we're still changing our numbers here. Around 77,000 made it into the creek.
Yeah, okay.
So hold on, now it's 102,000 clarified minus 77,000 clarified.
It says over 70,000, so
we have gone from 30,000 dead fish to 32,000 dead fish to 25,000 dead fish. Yeah. All in this article.
It's going pretty good. It took them a while to write it.
Now, all that being said, they're saying 25,529 of them died.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Well, at least that's close to the final number. Their bodies were recovered either in the tanker or on the stream bank. So they recovered the dead ones. Now, what do they do with them?
Huh.
So they were meant to be released in the river, 77-mile long water course in the national forest. Smolts lost constitute 20% of the total salmon that will be released in the river this year. Okay, so I mean they're delivering more. So
yeah, well, and they can just start like Huh. But that's
But it is going to affect the fishery managers. They're going to have 500 to 900 fewer. I mean, that's going to be,
yeah.
it affects
That's
their pocketbook. These people with these jobs, wherever they are.
returning in 2026, 27. So that's like 3 years down the road. That's
Well, yeah, I
crazy.
mean, that's
Yeah.
like the
By
more
the time
fish
the
you have in the
adulthood,
breeding to this
they get a
year,
girl
affects
breed. Yeah.
yeah,
They
it affects your
down the road.
2026, 2027 a lot. So,
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate for the fish, but oh,
yeah.
there they
Oh,
are.
is this an actual photo of it?
Kind of looks like it. So
I think so. They're not saying
no, yeah.
stock or anything. And how the hell else would you have this? So it
Yeah.
quite
Well, and
literally
there's
is
a
just like.
creek right there. So yeah.
But it said they were able to recover them. So
Yeah, they're there to
what that
recover 'em.
means, I
Yeah.
don't know. I assume you
Wow.
could get it to some place to process it.
And if they can't use them, at least use it for actually, yeah, I don't know, feed it to other
That's the end of
fish.
the article, so it's not going to tell us.
Okay.
Well,
Is
if
there?
nothing else, you could leave them there for bears and
Yeah.
beavers. I don't.
Yeah.
What eats fish?
Everything eats
The things that
fish.
eat
So
fish.
everything,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, beavers do beavers because they eat trees.
I don't know if I think beavers are vegetarians, but they will bite the shit out of you if you get in the way.
So these fish are in the way.
Yeah, maybe. Have you ever seen a beaver?
I mean, like up close?
Yeah,
Nah.
they're pretty freaky. They're pretty big.
Everybody's seen it.
Yeah. So
I could Google it right now, but I
Yeah.
can't on stream because you know why.
yeah.
People decide to
Yeah.
defile a normal word.
Yeah,
for
like
no
a beaver.
reason.
It's just a
So now
Canadian.
it's an animal we can't talk about.
So yeah.
Canadians did that? You
Yeah,
guys
well,
read that one?
the beaver's a national animal.
Well, sorry.
So yeah. Thanks,
Sorry
guys.
for what we did.
Okay.
Well, hey, look, we're gonna learn something tonight. I didn't know about this, and I think you already told me you didn't know about this thing.
Okay.
We're gonna learn.
Take it away.
AP News brings us this one. Spain will scrap, quote, golden visas that allow wealthy non-European residents to stay if they buy real estate. Have you heard of these golden visas?
Never heard of it.
Nah, just because you're broke. Brokey, I believe.
Probably. I'm not going to deny
Brokey.
that.
So apparently there's these magical golden visas that allow rich people to just immigrate and live everywhere.
Okay.
They just are. So Spain's going to stop doing it, but I'm assuming there's a whole bunch that are still doing this, right? If it's news that this place is not doing.
I'm not sure.
All right, here's a guy, Pedro Sanchez, Spain's prime minister. You know, if you asked me who their leader was, I couldn't have.
Yeah, I couldn't either, but I'm not. I know quite a few countries, but I can't tell you those ones.
Yeah, like France, I could have told you, Macron. All right, Spain's government said Monday it plans to scrap so-called golden visas that allow wealthy people from outside the European Union to obtain residency permits on investing more than €500,000. It just says dollars. They're not equal. Anyways, in real estate. So yeah, if you have $500,000, you can go live there. Apparently, well, no longer in Spain, but like that's how it's been. This is how it's been. We just didn't know about it because we're too poor to know this is a thing.
That's unfortunate. Here I'm just.
Yeah. So there, Pedro Sanchez, that's the leader guy, said his minority coalition government would study the reform in the weekly cabinet meeting. That's nonsense. I don't. That's gibberish. Let's see.
Well,
Push
I
to make
lost the
housing a
screen.
right,
One
not a
second.
speculative business. Now I'm down with what that line says. I like the idea of housing being a right, not a speculative business.
Okay. So I think
The
that's a good thing then.
says some 10,000 such visas have been issued since the measure was brought into law in 2013 by a previous right-wing Popular Party government as a means to attract foreign investors. So yeah, this has been happening for 11 years. 10,000 people did it, about 1,000 a year.
Huh. Okay.
About 3 people every day are getting a visa to go live in Spain for being rich and buying a house there. Which, you know, the people of Spain would probably like to have a house, not have some other person from another country come in and buy up all the houses because, well, they can. Rich people can buy anything, basically.
Well, here, see, the thing here in Canada, we let people in with no money and give them the homes for free. So.
Well, let's see. Countries with golden visas. Is there like a list? Well, okay. I don't know what this is telling me, but I'm going to show it on stream so we can translate it together. Okay. Let us now take a look at the 15 best golden visa programs in 2020.
Okay. Hungary?
Hungary, Mauritius, Greece, Barbados, Malta, Latvia, Costa Rica, Colombia.
We're actually just talking about this over the screen. El Salvador is now giving away 5,000 visas to people who have skilled jobs that want to move there. So that's pretty cool.
Wait, which country?
El Salvador,
Huh.
the safest country right now. One of the safest countries in the world right now.
Oh, they like rank these by like how much you have to invest and how much time you have to wait
Yeah. Okay.
and stuff to like decide which one's good.
Average time 18.2 what? Well, 18 like.
Well, that's
Oh
their
wait, average. Sorry,
score.
my bad. So I said average time. I'm
Yeah.
like 18.2 what? So. My
Yeah,
bad.
and this is weird. I mean, I'm seeing numbers like $1 million.
But yeah,
I don't know.
that's
So
$100.
they each gonna have their
Yeah.
own things, but like these are all places where you could literally just do this. If you're rich, you can just get visas to all these places and buy up their stuff. Costa Rica.
Yeah, Costa Rica. Hey.
There you go. Dominican Republic. Didn't we talk about them tonight?
Yeah, we did.
Or recently?
But yeah, I think so
You
tonight.
live there?
Actually, I don't know if we did on
Um,
stream or not. Did we?
Wait,
I
why
don't
does
know.
it end at number 6?
Yeah, we keep. I don't know. Yeah, who keep going?
Oh,
I don't.
they wanted one more click. Oh,
Canada.
oh, Canada.
Like that's yeah. That's see. I don't know if that's true or
Yeah.
not though. So.
I don't want to disable my shit, but why do you want to take up half my screen, Insider Monkey?
I'm
So
good.
Canada. Minimum cost of
Yeah.
investment ranked 1. Canada's number 1. You have to invest the least to get a Canada visa.
Yeah.
They just hand them out.
Yeah, because
Time
yeah,
required's
they're
not
like
very bad either. Weighted average, pretty good.
yeah, you'd be like, hey, I'm a former ISIS member. They're like, oh, visa. You know, like I kill people. Like how many people? Many.
Wow.
Visa. You know.
This is some shady stuff.
Yeah.
The applicant is not required to make an investment themselves, but can seek financial backing from accredited external investors. You can have somebody pay for you.
Yeah, never mind. But I'm not gonna say that.
$200,000 Canadian is all you need.
Yeah, Canada's pretty messed up.
Wait, I don't get that. There's also $75,000 angel investors. I don't know. Maybe it's less if you're an angel.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
You do have to have a bank balance of 13,000 Canadian.
That's more. Fun fact that is more than most Canadians right now.
I was gonna say, I don't
You know,
know
a
that.
fun fact about that. So thanks, guys. Thanks, governments. No.
Permanent residency is available in 2 years, and citizenship is in 5 years.
Yeah,
They
look at
will
that.
literally hand. So, what is to stop a terrorist from doing this?
They do it.
Terrorists
They
have
do it
large
every single
bags of
day.
money.
They do it all the time.
Like, they have large bags of money.
They do it
200,000
all the time. And you know what? We know it is. They're like, oh well, they probably won't do anything. Okay.
Oh wow! It wants me to click.
You
a
want to
whole
get? They're
bunch
gonna
of
get
text
all
even
the clicks, right?
Anguilla. Well, jokes on
Panama.
them. I don't really want to read any of this. Panama,
But
Paraguay,
they get
unless
the
America
money.
shows up.
They get the money as soon as you click anyway.
Nicaragua.
You know that, right? That's what matters. So
True.
But they don't
Nicaragua was
get-
number 1 in time, so that's why there's, I guess. Oh, citizenship in 2 years,
yeah, wow.
and residency immediately on arrival.
So,
The
yeah.
application.
Well, if you're okay, here you go.
As soon as you apply, you're a
Yeah.
resident.
Wow. So they're
Welcome
begging.
to Nicaragua.
Yeah,
And also, we only need $30,000.
that's more than Canada. So
Wow, this one's super easy.
Yeah.
This one's in the ballpark.
let's go
Anyways.
to Nicaragua. Nicaragua.
I don't know where we were. Were we done with that story?
I don't know. We'll go back and look.
The thing is, I don't know how far back I.
Okay, never mind then. Just close it. Just close it. We can be. This might be a short banter tonight. So
Because I think that was our second to last story.
Yeah.
We were with the Eclipse taking up a lot of it. There wasn't a whole lot anybody else was running today.
yeah. Well, I'll let you take this away. Know what? I will look to see if I can find a quick story here.
Breaking news, Canada.
Yeah.
CNN Business brings us this one, and of course we here at the Banter love covering this because there's something shady going on. So Southwest Boeing 737-800 flight from Denver loses engine cover. FAA investigating. Okay, well that's not exactly the title I read when I clicked it. It said the engine cover fell off. Yeah, I mean that is losing it, but this is another part of a airplane just fell off and they had to land because parts are falling off planes.
Yeah, what I don't get
Not
it.
just planes, specifically Boeings.
Yeah, Airbus isn't having that issue. It's Airbus, right?
Yeah, Airbus. We haven't
Yeah.
done a single story on an Airbus falling apart or anything. Like maybe they're just really good at paying news stations not to cover them. or something, or Boeing has some oversights in upkeep and maintenance.
Well, it's not just on
Just
Boeing either,
maybe.
though. It's on the airlines as well. But are they expecting Boeing to do everything?
Well, I mean,
So,
it depends. Is this one of those things where the airlines can even do repairs, or is it you have to go through a Boeing certified technician? Well, I think it's the Boeing certified thing.
I'm not
But
too
really,
sure.
it does come back to like Boeing built these things. Boeing upkeeps these things.
Ah,
There
yeah.
is some negligence you could have on the airports if, like, you know, moving them around, like moving the planes around or not fueling them. Those kinds of definitely could be on the airports. But I don't know. It feels like all the things we're seeing are manufacturing problems and maintenance problems, manufacturing and maintenance.
Okay, so.
I mean, Southwest Airlines is kind of shitty, so we could give them some blame. Hey, I see that. You just loaded.
Yeah, I'm just trying something here.
A Houston-bound Boeing 737-800 plane operated by Southwest Airlines returned safely to Denver International Airport on Sunday after an engine cover fell off and struck the wing flap.
Okay, so
According
it
to
did
Federal
fall off.
Aviation Administration, imagine that. This could have been me. Could have been me because Denver International Airport would be the airport I would use to go somewhere probably.
Well, for sure, yeah. So.
And you're just sitting there on, you're like, oh, I want a wing seat. Oh yeah, I want the wing seat. It's really cool. And then you're sitting there and the engine falls off onto the wing that you're like
Yeah,
watching.
yeah, that'd be
And
pretty.
was that supposed to happen? Oh, we're turning around. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Um, yeah, that is. I don't know. That would be pretty weird to see.
So, recorded air traffic control audio. One of the pilots said that several passengers and flight attendants heard something loud hit the wing. Over.
Sorry, I'm having issues here.
So wait, that means that the pilot
Pretty weird to
themselves
see.
had no
So,
indication
recorded
that
air
it had
traffic
happened.
control audio.
That it was the passengers and flight attendants hearing it that brought their attention to it. That's kind of crazy. The pilots weren't even aware what was going on
Huh.
from their control panels and all that.
Well, yeah, that's it. And again, that's like you think there's sensors or something that makes stuff like with anything comes loose, there should be something. And I guess it can't be sensors everywhere.
I mean, I
But
think we all imagined that it was more fancy than it is.
yeah, I
Turns out
realized
it's not very
no,
fancy.
they're not.
And shit can go really wrong.
I'm pretty sure they still don't understand how planes fly. They say they do.
What is it like? Air goes under it and it just stays up there for a while.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, never
It's kind of like
flying.
when you're building paper airplanes and you like get that you build one that actually like flies. You're like,
Yeah.
what did I actually do? What did I do?
And just the way it hits. I'm not. No, there's more to it.
something.
There's science. There's a whole bunch of stuff. They know how planes are built, but yeah.
So the passengers had to take another flight about 3 hours behind schedule. That's not too bad. They didn't have to even wait a whole day. So
Yeah. So
all things considered, that's a decent flight problem as far as delay. We apologize for the inconvenience of their delay, but place our highest priority on ultimate safety for our customers and employees. For sure, you don't continue the flight when that happens.
no,
right?
you'd have to be
You
sorry.
got to stop because you
I
can't fly without an engine cover.
I wouldn't want to be on there for sure. That's all I know.
It's got to cover because it's supposed to be covered.
Yeah.
That's my understanding of covered.
But okay.
So Southwest said its maintenance teams. Okay, so Southwest has a maintenance team. And there you go. As far as we're trying to figure out who's at fault here. So they're going to review the aircraft, which departed at 7:49 local time, returned at 8:15. So they were barely in the air. That's 26 minutes. And it reached an altitude of 10,000 feet.
Yeah, that's.
The plane was deemed airworthy in May of 2015. What the shit is this?
2015.
What the shit? What do you mean? What? So we have 9 years worth of maintenance that could have been the problem, and we know that they delete footage after 30 days.
Yeah.
But we have 9 years that this could have happened during.
That's FAA.
Why is it not yearly?
FAA records, like, huh?
Why do planes not have to be deemed airworthy yearly?
Yearly, say every 6 months.
Am I crazy?
Every so many hours. Helicopters have to be serviced for every hour they're in the sky. They'd be serviced like 5 hours on the ground, I think. So.
All right. Under FAR 91.409A, an aircraft must undergo an annual inspection every 12 calendar months to be legal to operate.
So yeah, for every hour a helicopter in the air, it requires roughly 2 hours. So double that. So for every hour the helicopter's in the air, it gets service for 2 hours after that. In theory.
Oh, here's the problem. A
What?
standard airworthiness certificate remains valid as long as the aircraft meets its approved type design, is in a condition for safe operation and maintenance, preventative maintenance, and alterations are performed in accordance with 14 CFR Parts 21, 20, 43, and 91.
So you just say you do
Like,
something.
whatever the hell that is. I mean, yeah, they don't have to do it yearly. It says yearly, but also not yearly. They literally carved out a thing so that it looks like they're doing the thing we all think they should do, but they're not. This is why
Okay.
shit's not safe. They're bypassing maintenance.
Yeah, to save
Couldn't
a
be more
buck.
clear here.
Again, because as sad as it is,
Saving money.
Yeah, money. So
Repair workers, those maintenance workers,
yeah.
they cost money, but they're important workers.
So
And I don't know. I think you have to like legislatively come after these people because if you just give them fines, nothing happens.
I'm just so glad I don't fly. Again, there's more stories every time. I actually just watched a movie before we went live. There was this window panel loose, so the pilot, and they're on the ground still, but the pilot came out of the cockpit. The person got out of her seat and he pounded the window back in. And said, "Oh, that's fine." And, yeah, and she was like recording. She was like, "I guess this is how they fix it." Yeah, and they flew off. So clearly she survived because she posted the video. So
I've lost a lot of faith in
you know, like some old man pilot comes out and just boom boom punches it into place. We're good. And hops back in. You know, but all right. Well,
I mean, sorry for anyone watching or any viewers who are about to take a flight.
yeah. But yeah, have fun.
Sorry, that's it. There's no but or anything. It's just sorry. We're sorry.
But yeah, so I think this is gonna be one of our shortest episodes ever, unless you have something quick.
No, I was digging pretty hard.
I was too, and
today,
just couldn't
and
find.
even right before the show. I honestly, this is. I mean, the only other thing that I saw that really came up was, they asked Trump's opinion on something, but like
Yeah,
his
that's
opinion
not,
doesn't
yeah.
do anything. Like
He's
wait
not the
until the
president,
election,
so,
so there's
yeah.
not much point in talking about it.
His
I
campaign
don't think there
did
was
make
any
double the
Biden
amount
news.
that Biden's campaign did, and the highest ever for a president's.
Right, which is the
Which-
stage they're at. You know,
yeah.
you've talked about this before. How American crap goes on for months and months. Our
Yeah.
elections are literally a months long thing. It's
I was talking
it's
to
entertaining. It's entertainment to us.
I was talking to a friend from New Zealand today, and he was like, "Yeah, I love American politics." This guy's all the way in New Zealand. He's like, "I love American politics and how it goes and all that stuff."
From a
and,
distance, it probably does look entertaining.
yeah, he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I feel,
Being here and being affected.
I
by it
feel
is
bad
like-
for them," is what he said too. He's like, "I feel bad." I'm like, "Yeah, that's," and then yeah, but yeah,
Well, we've really screwed things up here. We've allowed so much money in politics that it's just ridiculous at this point.
yeah,
But both from corporate money as well as foreign money, like both of them are far outweighing the people. Like if I were to contribute to a campaign, it's like a nothing
yes, I got $5
versus what they're able to contribute. So like, the will of the people is not what's heard.
All right, well, yeah, thank you for being here. For whoever is here, if you haven't already, please hit that follow button. We're growing 20 away now from 300. We're almost there. On YouTube, I'm having issues. I'm pretty sure I'm still live on YouTube, but I can't find the stream on my end.
See, I believe we are.
It happens. I'll get new to this. I'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. If you want to check us out, you can check us out at borderlinebanter.com. You can find everything there from our Facebook, YouTube to our X, formerly known as Twitter. And if you want to be on the show and join Dustin and I for our conversation, we'd love to hear from you. We like to hear different opinions, different topics. We like to hear anything, what you do. We do our podcast about current events and all that. So drop us a line. We'll get back to you. And yeah, we love to talk to you. And as always, it is okay not to be okay. We take suicide awareness here at Borderline Banter pretty serious. It is a big deal. It should be everywhere, and it's not talked enough about. 988 is the number in North America. I'm sorry, I don't know the numbers anywhere else, but it's pretty easy to find if you Google that. But we have a whole bunch of phone numbers here for different situations as well.
It's funny how much we rely on the Google machine.
Yeah, it's I hate to say that, but it's
it
true.
really is good
right?
for finding
And I'm not
the
gonna.
thing you're trying
Yeah.
to find.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, thanks for being here, Dustin. Have anything to say before we leave?
Just thanks everyone for being here. Spoiler: we may have a guest on Friday. Seems
Oh
like
yeah.
we're likely
yeah.
to have one. So if you like those episodes with guests, tune in on Friday with us. Otherwise, we will see everyone again on Wednesday.
For sure. And I'm gonna pass you off to Jack Johnson. He's been on the show. He's streaming. Let's shoot a message. I don't know what he's playing, but we'll find out. Stay safe, everyone. See you Wednesday.